NASA defines Newton's third law in very familiar terms. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. In the world of motorsports, NASCAR shows Newton's laws of racing once again. The bump and run is probably the most iconic and memorable racing-related phrase. It isn't just empty words nor a joke. The bump and run is a legitimate racing tactic and a good example of Newton's third law. On most tracks, including road courses, drivers will occasionally bump into the driver ahead. This isn't like the first installment where bumps were mentioned with speed. This bumping is a lot more malice in nature. This kind of bumping can reflect a sense of annoyance, anger, or impatience, or maybe even all three. There are many examples of this, but let's create our own scenario for simplicity's sakes. Car number 1 is out on old tires towards the end of the race. He's going much slower than car number 2 right behind him. Car number 2 can't get past car number 1, so car number 2 tries the bump and run. He uses the momentum of his car to push car number 1 up the track, either moving them up the track mid-corner, or bumping them before the corner to open up space on the bottom of the track to overtake. There are multitudes of ways this can end up, but here's 2 outrageous examples of this that stick out in my mind from the NASCAR Cup Series. Sometimes the bump and run goes horribly wrong, with the bumped car hitting the wall, where payback is most likely to follow. Chase Elliott and Denny Hamlin represent 2 sides of the successful driver spectrum. Denny Hamlin has been in NASCAR for 15 years at this point, and has yet to be crowned champion in the top series after multiple runner-up points finishes and 46 wins. Chase Elliott, on the other hand, has only been in the Cup Series for 5, and has already gotten his first championship. These 2 have always been pretty far apart. Even their fans are at odds with each other. Unlike most sporting rivalries, however, you can pinpoint the exact moment this rivalry began, on a fall day in Southern Virginia in 2017. Chase Elliott was looking to start a dynasty of his own, the son of NASCAR legend Bill Elliott and the replacement for 4-time Cup Series champion and legend Jeff Gordon. Chase is winless at his first 73 starts, but he's looking to change it at his 74th. It's looking promising as Elliott controls the field on a late restart. Behind him, however, was Denny Hamlin, and at turn 3, the 2 made contact.
Less than 3 to go. The bumper to the back of the 24. Elliott goes around, Hamlin takes the lead, and the caution comes out.
Dale Earnhardt Sr. and aggressiveness go together like peanut butter and chocolate. Some loved him, others hated him, but after his passing 20 years ago, many started to see him as a racing god. He can give and he can take, but at Bristol in 1995, Dale did both in one corner. Coming to the finish at the 1995 Goodies 500, Terry Labonte led Dale Earnhardt, and coming to the finish, Dale tried to bump him. Labonte still won, but the team wasn't all too happy. This picture from Victory Lane tells the whole story. Labonte had won and immediately hit the outside wall. He was alright, but his car wasn't. So now the real question remains. Is this the best win ever, or the worst win ever? The bump and run is a product of stock car racing. Some can be cleaner than others, but they all demonstrate Newton's third law of racing.